Hi guys, Swansea City here, back again for another video. Today, match preview against Bristol City. Now this is the last home game of the season for the Swans. Obviously we're away to Reading on Wednesday night, so this will be the last home game. It's the last away game for Bristol City, so both teams will want to win on their home and away last game. So it's going to be an interesting game. Bristol City have really picked up form in recent results. They sacked Lee Johnson after the Cardiff City defeat, and they've won 2 and drew 1, I believe. So they've been on good form since Lee Johnson's got sacked. And what annoys me is every time a manager seems to get sacked and they have like a caretaker manager in charge, they always seem to do better. I don't know whether it's the players don't want to play for the manager or stuff like that. It's just really interesting. So hopefully we can give Bristol City's first defeat after Lee Johnson. Bristol City's last game was a 1-1 draw at home to Stoke City, which all but rules them out of the playoffs. 5 points off with 2 games left. You can't rule them out completely, but it's 99.9% unlikely that they'll get it. You know, they're not going to get it. It's like you can bet your house in it, you're going to get your house back. Bet a can of Coke, you're going to get your Coke back. Bet 2 controllers, you're going to get 2 controllers back. So Bristol are not going to get playoffs, and you know they have got a good squad. So the look of this season, their chairman or the owner, the look of the season, thinking it'll be disappointing. You know, they've got some really good players. Signed Naki Wells in January. They've had Jeju, the striker, Benica Forby for the full season. They've had Filip Benkovic as well. He's a really good defender. They have had a few injuries though, which is not good for them, but they do have a really good squad and they should have done a lot better this season. Like I said, they're on 62 points in 10th position. Swansea City are on 64 points in 8th position, with 3 points off the playoffs, 2 points behind Millwall, who are in 7th. Millwall away to QPR, Cardiff City away to Middlesbrough. So realistically, we need either Millwall to draw. Basically, we need Millwall to draw or lose and Cardiff to lose indefinitely. So, you know, Neil Warnock, if you can do the Jacks a favour, he's not going to, is he? He absolutely hates the Swans. So, expect Cardiff City to thrash Middlesbrough. Expect Millwall probably to beat QPR convincingly as well, because those two teams haven't got much to play for now. I think Middlesbrough are pretty safe, and, QPR are just mid-table. So, it's going to be disappointing, really, if we can miss out on the playoffs. But if we did get in the playoffs, we'd probably get battered by Brentford or West Brom, whoever finishes in 3rd place anyway. But, you know, the money would be good for us, that small little investment, which we could increase the youth academy or extend someone's contract. You know, the situation with our contract is very concerning. Not much money available at the Swans due to this pandemic, and before the pandemic anyway, we're just in a financial crisis at the moment. So hopefully we can come out of this next season better off, getting some high earners off. But we got rid of high earners last season. We're still in a bad situation, so I really don't know what's going on in there. But against Bristol City, we just have to win. I don't care how we perform, we've just got to win. The last couple of games we played well. Forest, we really took the game to Forest. What we was winning in the game twice actually, and still, you know, Sammy Amiobi masterclass. He was really good on that on Wednesday. You know, Mulder, quite questionable goalkeeping for the second goal, but like I say, I'm not going to blame him too much because he's not played a lot of football. Took the game to Leeds as well, unlucky to lose that game late on, but the system's working really well. No Norton now, no Wilmot, no Rodon, no Woodman, so it'd be interesting to see who starts instead of Cal Norton. Will it be Mike van der Hoorn? He started Wednesday night, but I mean, will he continue his starts? Will Cabango come in for Norton? Who knows it? It could go back to a 4 the back, so it's all down to Cooper. But whatever happens, we just have to win this game. So on to Wednesday's performances, I thought Erwin Mulder was very poor. He had 2 shots to save. Couldn't really do anything with the first one, so a really good goal from Sammy Amiobi outside the box, top corner. Second one, he's very far out, Sammy Amiobi. He's hit it with power, but it's a what do they call it? Pile driver or something like that. It's just gone across the floor really, and he's just reacted so late. There's a few balls ahead of him, but I think Woodman saves that personally. Norton, really disappointed by Cal Norton, an experienced player, 31 years of age, doing a silly foul like that, a red card. You know, he should be doing better than that. He won't be playing for Swansea again. His contract's up on the 4th of August, so big shame to lose Cal Norton, to be honest. Really good player, especially in the Championship for us. But at the end of the day, Connor Roberts will have a big season next season. He's a Swansea boy. Played well since lockdown in this new system we're playing. So, you know, I'm not too fussed about Connor Roberts, to be honest. Just hopefully he can continue his performances. And I thought Ryan Brewster really impressed me Wednesday night. That finish was superb. I think that's 9 goals in 18 games. He's just incredible, Ryan Brewster. You know, I highly doubt we're going to get him next year. But if we do, then we'll have a really good chance at the playoffs again. But quality player. Liverpool have got a really good player in Ryan Brewster. So injury news, like I said, no Woodman, no Norton, no Rodon, no Wilmot for Swansea. For Bristol City, no Nathan Baker, he was injured against Stoke City. No Nicky Menpa, their main goalkeeper, so it looks like Bentley will be in goals again. Like I said, they've got some really good players. Naki Wells, a 4x Benkovic, they're really good key players. They did recall Patterson from Derby in January, so he's a bright spark. Andreas Weimann playing in the midfield role now, really good player on his day as well. Unfortunately, I could not get a Bristol City fan on. I did ask one, he was going to send me a clip, but I've just heard nothing from him, so apologies for that. So we're just going to go on straight into the shout outs of last weekend, or last week I should say, against Nottingham Forest. Shout out to you, Wilf Boney, Callum Bow and Jacob 23. Shout to all three of you who got your 2-2 prediction right against Nottingham Forest. If you want to be included in the last preview of the season against Reading, which will be Tuesday, get your score predictions in. I want loads of comments. Come on, there's one more preview to do. Let's see if we can break the record, which is 11 or 12 shout outs. So I want all of you to predict your predictions in the comment section below. So, on to my lineup. I'll go for Erwin Mulder in goal. Don't really have any more choice. I'll go for Roberts, Cabango, Van der Hoorn, Geehy and Bidwell as the back four, back five. I bring in Cabango, to be honest. You've got to start Van der Hoorn because we've got no other options in defence. I'm going to go Fulton, Grimes and an interesting one. I'm going to drop Conor Gallagher. I'm going to bring in Jan Danda. Gallagher's been really poor recently. Got taken off against Forest. We have not seen him get taken off too many times this season. I don't know what's really gone on with Conor Gallagher. I don't know if it's fatigue, tiredness levels, or attitude problems. I don't think it's attitude problems, but he's just not playing well at the moment. And Jan Danda's not getting many chances, so why not start him? And Selina, when he came against Forest, was absolutely abysmal. To be honest, I'd just get rid of Burst and Selina in the summer. We're not going to get much money for him. If we're going to make a profit, which is highly unlikely, then good. He's 24 soon. He's not showing it this season. His attitude levels are really poor. You know, the manager doesn't fancy him, and I'd rather have a manager than a player. There's no player bigger than the club, and Cooper's going to be here for the long run. So I want Cooper to bring in players who want to play for him. Gallagher, Geehy, Brewster, not players like Selina who's going to moan about playing in the left wing position. Up front then, Brewster and AU, can't really complain with these two of our best players probably. Really good, another two goals for them. I mean, another one goal each for them, so it accumulates two brilliant players. We need to keep hold of at least AU next season if we want to have any chance. So let me know your lineup down below. Before I end this video, there is 62.2% of you who are not subscribed to the channel. As I'm recording this, I'm 5 subscribers away from 2,400. I've gained like 300 subs in the last 4 weeks, which is absolutely mental. So if you are watching this, you're not subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. It's free, it'll take 2 seconds, and it really helps the channel out. So if you can get me to that landmark before the live stream tomorrow, it'll be really appreciated. And on to the live stream tomorrow. Live stream will start at 10 to 3. If you did not watch the watch along with Nottingham Forest with Doe and Total Swans, then that was really fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. It'll just be by myself tomorrow for the rest of the season. Hopefully Swans can win. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. Please hit a like button, comment, subscribe. And Swans, try not to let me down.
I need one more chance. Oh, baby, let me show you. I need one more chance.